take it and motivate it with the vibes that are greater. It's ennyarodasi. We've been chillin', so I have rewatched our last episode. Whenever you have internal conflict with the air signals, I think that is natural within society. Just a spiritual welfare, I suppose. It is a bamboo flute. That's it. Double xylophone. Could be a weapon. It could be a swing barbara. How dare you, please? I was sitting for 2 hours. I didn't realize that the mic feed was allowing the music as I am speaking, as I am reading. Rude. Just rude. I know I am. What are you? I know I am amazing. I know I am, telling you how the freaking fuque. I am going to hold this weight that is based on the sounds and vibrations. Sound and vibrations. I entitle those that entitle me without judgment and keeping me steady. A fighting obstinance in every way. Kinda like the things that we struggle with today. Like the things you struggle with. And use your words as if you're a Sith, or maybe just a Jedi. The kind guy. Maybe unkind. Maybe right on time for thinking within the realms of wanting only flavored nutrients to enhance the weakness that they demand of the street. So unstiggity. If it is not your war, then what are you fighting for? Do you have a purpose to talk about things? Do you believe in yourself today? Even though they ring-a-ding on your phone and on your vibration, because you have that energy, that's energy, synergy. And you gotta see with that gangster loving, all that loving in the world. You are home, you are home. I guard the perimeter. Boundaries. So I guard the perimeter within boundaries, I recognize that I took and mentioned that I have not pushed your boundary. You have only, I am only, no hesitation. That's what they're after. That's what they shave their shaft for, because they are after. They are actors. They are actors. They are tractors. They are tools. They are fools. Fools for stiggity. Maybe don't you know I don't know things. I try not to know things today. Guard the perimeter. Guard your face. Guard your space. Guard your time. Guard your love. Guard the vibes. With conditioner. Practical. Act within shared show. You must believe in yourself. 2 hours, and I have so much to share, so much to share. You have so much you want to try to you want to try to and within delegating, I'm not gonna mention that, I've not been one to tell you what to do or how to live your life. I have added practice within share and show. And within practice is, do I want you to know me? Stay in your lane. Prompted camaraderie. Yeah. To be only one without worry of people and wishes, beliefs, implications. Or you clean your dishes if you're feeling good. Either way, believe in yourself. And don't pay mind to, don't mention things that are only in the realms of ticking you off. Because ticking you off is gonna tick you on to release strong, to not hesitate. Because within implications and things and stuff and such, it is, it's crazy, what people will do nowadays just to try to, get their rocks off, try to have the news reacting to, I don't know, what you have to say. Maybe they are entitled to the things that you'll have to say. Swerving in your lane. To be only one without worry of people's wishes, beliefs, implications. Even more of themselves within practice. Act within share and show of effort to make themselves my hero. Without lie, hesitation, or abuse. Meeting me the way they want to present themselves. And the way that I would delegate duty within disregard, disrespect, wishes and dum-dums, orders from pawns within a Ponzi scheme, you understand that direct human interaction and communication, it varies, and to enjoy the essence of convenience within prompted camaraderie, it is a dum-dum order for you to, wish still negative within an already negative nation. It shows me that you have zero sustenance as far as spiritual camaraderie. As far as spiritual camaraderie is concerned, you think of reciprocity. I would imagine. Reciprocal determinism. Practice and notion for direct human interaction, to realize that direct human interaction is not your perceived pains and aches. Maybe I chipped you up, maybe I chipped you down, maybe I hit you from the back, behind the neck, brainstem, 3-factor authentication, reciprocal determinism, very mind, will, very will mind, reciprocal determinism in the social learning, and just saying things and stuff. Noticing where the concept of learning occurs within the interaction of external factors, environmental, social norms, and co-existing determinism within social cognitive therapy. There's a social cognitive theory that I must at least 1, 2, 3 factor identify within determinism. We are sending notifications. Reciprocal determinism. Is it triadic reciprocal? Co-persuasion, triadic reciprocality, determinism, concept proposed by Bandura of 1978. It describes interaction and mutual influence between individual factors such as cognition, behavior, and environmental influences that could be observational learning. We can see principles of reciprocal determinism at work in observational learning, and personal factors determine which behaviors environmental persons choose to imitate, and within those environments, progressed cognitive according to personal factors. So, within Bandura's social cognitive theory, within simply psychology, within observational learning, the only way that an individual can begin to empathize, sympathize, seem noticing of would be social learning versus social cognitive. Because social cognitive theory, you're learning through theory. And theory is practice. Practice should be highlighted because within practice, there are greater groups, there are greater social cognitive theory enthusiasts that are both theorists of learning, place emphasis on role of observational learning. Within observational learning, we are key within highlighting the however. There are several key differences between theories of social learning that focuses on the idea of reinforcement, while social cognitive theory emphasizes the role of cognitive processes. Within additional social learning, within theory and behavior learned through observation, while cognitive theory allows for the possibility of interaction of other means such as direct experience, though it be highlighted autonomous direct experience creates the experience to reference, the highlight, not within yourself, within the world and within translation of time and space. There are co-effects for perceived self-inefficiency. And it's not self-efficiency, it's perceived by ennyarodasi. Self-inefficacy. What are fearful expectations and avoidant actions? Human agencies in social cognitive theory, from American psychologists to health promoters, from the perspective of social cognitive theory, psychology and health. 13 for 623, 649. Social cognitive theory for personal and social change by enabling media within entertainment and education and practice, which becomes social change. There's a transmission of the noted aggression through the imitation of wish. So your wish may be granted for you within things and stuff and such. Movie magic. I choose not to wish. And then I notice that the abnormal psychology within sociology of aggressive models, stemming from an entertainment education. And within expectation, you notice a personal enabling of aggression through the cognitive practice within advanced practice, within advanced services that may be alliance. Within social cognitive theory, we share necessary learning tools within the imitation of aggression and the imitation of aggression models. Within these aggression models, we find the need to speak within negative regards, not having regards. I would hope that only wishes that are granted for me, towards me, are blessed, enhanced, loving, gentle, thoughtful, romantic, fun, adventurous acts of shared devotion within practice and within the realms of asking a friend in Timbuktu if they could heat you up a coffee. To heat you up a coffee, don't you have to brew the coffee within the hazardous world of exclusively learning online? There's recommended hierarchies within massive scale. Within these social modeling, ways to observe success and failures of others, and within embracing however you are judging yourself, let alone allowing the world to perceive you. So, scientists thought that it was necessary to monitor within a massive scale modeling media defined as any type of mass communication. Television, movies, magazines, music serves as a model for observing imitating behavior. Within imitating behavior, we should note that maybe we should have a walk around, clicking through places, though our energy is so much grandiose to numerous examples of observational learning in everyday life for all ages. In call centers, nonetheless, observational learning expressed, prevalent within the children, the adolescent, the adolescent through thank you for telling me who you are. Because for you to be so involved and interested with me, says that you learn the process of lining up and checking customers, especially prevalent in the socialization within the children. For example, a new employer avoids being late for work after seeing a colleague being fired for being late. And we just, notice that employee is such a niche thing, right? It is a way of perceiving how your mind travels. Maybe your mind watches women being proper women, I suppose. Things and stuff and such. Within a new store customer, learning the process of the theory of planned behavior, humanistic approach. A clothing store is a procedure for trying and watching others. Within watching others, you realize you'll notice a lack of gung-ho-ness to produce karma, because the childish mind is needing constant validation. Mama, 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 mama. It is not worth your travel, time to buy a ticket for a train, enter the gates within witnessing others do the same, feel a certain way about every move that you make, which is fabulous. My haters make me famous. Someone moving to a new climate and learning how to properly remove snow from their car and driveway. See, neighborhoods have a potential with learning how to approach successful sales, a tenant learning how to pay rent on time as a result for seeing a neighbor evicted for late payment. A viewer watches an online video to learn how to contour and shape their eyebrows, then goes to the store to do so themselves, and within slowing down drivers and or noticing the shy guy at the party as a bank teller and the efficient colleague that watches their efficiency in order to learn more ways of counting money. So, after seeing that another driver's drove their car into a hot tub party, you notice that there are law students scheduling their navigation, which is amazing, because as you schedule your navigation, you have to realize that nothing is guaranteed. Within nothing being guaranteed, a shy guy at a party watching some more popular, different people in the crowd later allowing parental behavior, parental navigating within their efficient way of counting money. So the behavior learned through observation creates worser improv, copy pasta, within reinforcement between theories. There are several key differences between the two theories. Their learning focus, their idea of reinforcement, their emphasis on the roles of the cognitive process rather than the learned observation, while social cognitive theory possibility means is directed through social learning theory. Additionally, within reinforcement, social learning, there's a focus on individualistic learning, which within business practice becomes a conflict of interest whenever there's a more holistic view and you acknowledge the importance of environmental factors. Rather, you fail to recognize within a holistic view the constant different implications within diluted facets within translation. Within similar ways, you notice differences and you acknowledge the highlighted importance within choices, choice action between social learning theory and social cognitive theory. And to be a worker within these realms and to not stand your ground, it's all a learning process. Life. And this was just mentioning reciprocal determinism. So within Wikipedia says that reciprocal determination or determinism is the theory that psychologist Albert Bandura, which states that a person's behavior both influences and is influenced by personal factors in the social environment, and that accepts the possibility of variables within variables. The possibility of variables highlights rarity within conditioned possibilities. Individual behavior may be conditioned through the use of consequences. And to note discipline, and to note rather than coexistence, rather than vibing, people are honestly thinking that it's cool to be, proactive within war efforts. Yay for dulling an already negative, I'm not gonna say negative, my community is very stiggity. Within my research conducted within a field study, the study of doctor-patient relationships, where one group of patients are they're termed physician reliant, and other groove self-reliance. Within the physician-reliant patients to be more smooth and passive in their decision-making and rely on their physicians to make choices for them. Self-reliant patients they have an active role in deciding health options. Within mathematics and research and practice, behavior consists of the reciprocal associations between action and opposite reaction, and the essence of karma, and the essence of practice within karma, and the self-efficacy defined within a person's capacity to accomplish a certain task, and within belief in necessary research, I noticed that everyone's kind of lost in the jungle, and that's stiggity. It's a journey. There's a genetic link that impulsive aggression I find to be disturbing. Is the impact of a gene on the production of an enzyme called the monoamine. An enzyme that in humans is encoded by the MAOA gene, which is two neighboring gene family members that encode mitochondrial enzymes, which catalyze the oxidative determination, the oxidative deamination. Such as dopamine. Abuse and genetics aggression has been retrieved and impulsively, aggressively found to be 9 times more likely to manifest in certain males who were abused without the gene, or males with the gene who had not been abused. Then in abused males without the gene, or males with the gene who have not been abused. So within individual differences in psychology and field theory, so differential psychology studies the way which individuals differ in their behavior processes. Distinguished from other aspects of psychology, a study of individuals, modern psychologists often study groups or attempt to discover general psychological processes that apply to all individuals. This particular area of psychology was first named and still remains the name of different psychology.
When you find yourself
by William Stern in his book, which played emphasis on the individual examining measurable personality traits, as well as the interaction of those traits within each person to create the self.
Somebody that done really did a lot for me and my niggas. Way on the top with me and my niggas. Everybody bow your head and tell the whole city rest in peace.
For example, there is an effectiveness within evaluating the therapy of the meaning of the therapy and the treatment in the design of experiments. Hypothesis applied to experimental units in a treatment group. In comparative experiments, members of a control group receive a standard treatment, a placebo, or no treatment at all. There may be more than one treatment group, more than one control group, but within psychological research, there are forces that conduct anti-systematic study for an analysis of the experiences and behaviors of individuals separate than the group. Their research has been very educational for occupational and new clinical research in application
like a
education.
Gucci rag. Ooh, I see ya. Ooh, he mad. I'm rich as fuck. Dead ass. Oh, you broke. Head ass. She don't wanna fuck me. She won't fuck my cup. She said
His interest was further pursued by his half-cousins, an attempt to quantify individual differences amongst people. The importance of differences. Importantly, individuals differ, not only in certain states, in the magnitude and even direction of response to a given stimulus, a reciprocity, a reaction, a response. That is a phenomena that is explained in terms of inverted U. Response curves, place differential psychology. At important location is such endeavors as personalized medicine, which, diagnoses are customizable for an individual's response profile. And the area of study that typically includes personality and temperament are neurochemically based within behavioral traits. We should note motivation. Within studying motivation, it's an internal state that propels the individual to engage in goal-directed behavior. It's often understood as a force that explains why people initiate, continue, or terminate certain behaviors at a particular time. It's complex phenomena, and its precise definition is disputed. Within stimulus, as far as magnitude within current state and response differential, in psychology, a stimulus is any object or event that elicits a sensory, possibly a behavioral response within an organism. Now, in this context, the distinction between stimulus and proximal stimulus in perceptual psychology is a stimulus energy change which is registered by perception. Now, within temperament, we notice the psychology broadly refers to consistent individual behavior, biologically based, consistent behavior, biologically based, within relativity and independent learning system for values and attitudes, within producing attitudes that are independent of your learning temperament and your teaching temperament, personality. Neurochemically, your behavioral traits become interests as feeling an emotion that causes attention to focus on an object. An event, a process in contemporary psychology. Of interest, the term general concept may be encompassing some specific psychological terms, forgive me, such as curiosity to much lesser. Within curiosity to much lesser, we return to the self-esteem. So, to note your confidence within one's own worth, one's own abilities, one's own morals, challenging self-esteem, within encompassing beliefs, within encompassing practice, and stating your practice as defining the concept of ever of personalized medicine, the viewing of personalized medicine within precision medicine, also referred to with medical precision practices, patient-based predicted responses, and that's why I mentioned pasta, because it has a response within predicted response to the patient temperament within decreased application of clinical programs within the industry. The terms personalized practices become predicted responses within risk of death, disease, within different variables of psychological behavior and educational psychology, within industrial organizational psychology, which is focused on the lens of psychological science on a key aspect of human life. Namely, their work is a general psychology within effectiveness is it scans, it works within caffeine, accompanying environments, to study individual, indivisible, invisible varieties of methods to compare and analyze the psychology between behavior, conditions, EEGs, ERPs, PETs, MRIs, neurochemistry kind of guys, 8-9 with a neurotransmitter, hormonal system to balance out the caffeine, controlled drug challenges can be used for biomarkers of biologically based behavior patterns within discipline. You would note that interest and value within self-concept. United States has seen a decrease in individual research since the 1960s because researchers found in a variety of applied experimental fields have chosen to work within the singular practice of biomarkers that are consistent within behavioral patterns, temperament traits, symptoms of psychiatric disorders that may be prevalent years after diagnosis, and developmental behavioral studies within theories of cognitive development. Within temperament, within musical temperament, the consistent individual difference between biologically based and relatively independent of learning system values and attitudes. Some researchers point to association of temperament with formal
you the man?
dynamic
Mackie,
features.
man, murder, milk, money, Marvin, Eminem, oh man.
I'm Grizz.
Sensitivity
Man,
to
Grizz for
specific
what?
reinforcers such as neuroticism, sociability, impulsivity are distinct patterns within a lifetime of established temperament. Studies within babies that are typically described by temperament. Most noticeably studied within children that are in need of systematic value attitude readjustment. Through temperament being defined within constellation of inborn traits that determine unique child's behaviors. Unique behaviors, unique child, unique behaviors, unique New York, unique New York, in the way he or she experiences and reacts to the world. Relatively establishing something stable across the lifespan. 4 temperament models. Within the 4 temperament models, we structure our temperament questionnaire with an activity-specific approach, temperament research. I will repeat that. Activity-specific approach in temperament research. So within activity-specific approach in temperament research is a theory related to the structure of temperament. One that separates traits of related 3 activities: social, verbal aspects within organized approach, i.e. the temperament traits can be classified and organized within the present time models associated with the structure of temperament questionnaire. And it has 12 scales. Endurance-related scales are the latest version of the experimental tradition within studies in animals. So, we notice endurance-related scales within motor, physical endurance, the ability of an individual to sustain prolonged physical activity while using well-defined behavioral terms, keywords, phrases, and trigger words behind and defined within behavioral elements. Social endurance is in practicing sociability within the ability to sustain prolonged social verbal activities using well-defined mental endurance and, highlighted, well-defined behavioral elements. Within behavioral elements, highlighting research and clinical motor skills, verbal cues, mental endurance, attention, ability to stay focused, to select features with objects of suppression, behavioral reactivity to other features. So the scale is related to the speed of the interrogation. The motor physical tempo. The motor physical tempo. I'll show it on the scales within motor physical tempo, speed integration, within physical manipulation, objects, within a well-defined script of action. Then there's plasticity. Now that's the ability to adapt quickly to changes. Now, within noticing motor physical endurances and social verbal cues, we understand that fast speech on well-known topics are an activity-specific approach. Now, associated with the 12 scales, has a more focused
money count. Most likely need
select
a new account.
feature
Seen a blue 1,000. I just wanna
suppression
graduate. She could move
within
around me. On my
plasticity.
head, had a bounty. Call me country flyers in your count.
There's
Call me
social
ugly. I just need her down.
verbal.
Mention luggage. She
The
gon' need a
preferred
gown.
speech,
Packing up, it ain't no need to
the
frown.
speed of
Dice game,
speech,
roll on the floor. This a gamble.
the
You
ability
ain't
to
got an answer.
understand,
Moment I was broke, you a
and
go. Benz
fast
Corvette, game
speech
over.
and
Long
well-known
wheelbase, Range
topics.
Rover. No tent, still ain't
Reading,
seeing me.
sorting
CLS,
verbal
AMG
material.
machine. Red wine, sipping, blowing
Scales related to orientation,
camouflage down with jammer set on the phone, chopping it with
sensation
bets.
seeking,
Big booty, come and watch a movie.
behavioral
Now, my nigga, I ain't
orientation,
rapper
well
yet.
defined
Somebody in
and
my door, I gotta
existing,
check. If with me tomorrow, that's
sensational
a bet.
objects and events,
100,000, what you mean?
underestimation of outcomes of risky behavior. Empathy, behavioral orientation is the emotional state and needs of others, ranging from empathetic deafness to, within empathetic deafness, it is to be cold heart may be perceived as autism, self-confidence. Within satisfaction emotional scales, self-confidence is a disposition to be satisfied within current scale or current state of events, and a sense of security, confidence in the future, in spite of the optimism of his or her activities.
I'm obnoxious, motherfucker,
The
can't you
respondent
tell? Run
might
through
be
Little Havana yelling,
negligent
Viva
in
Fidel,
details.
jerking off with the sheets. When
Impulsivity,
I stay at hotels, drinking
initiation
Bacardi
of
at
action
AA
based
meetings, smoking
on
the L. I'm
immediate
broke as
emotional
hell, my
reactivity,
attitude is no good.
rather
like
than by
working for
planning
white
or
people
rational
after watching
reasoning.
Rosewood, so I'm a mercenary. I don't care how I get
tendency
richer.
to
Like
avoid
American
novelty
companies
and
that did
predictable
business with Hitler.
situations.
Get the picture,
An
nigga.
uncertainty
I'm the best of
preference
both worlds without
of
the
well-known
hidden camera
settings
and the
and
12-year-old
people
girl. Let's face it, you're
over
basic. You aren't half the man that I am. I'll throw your gang sign up and then I'll spit on my hand.
over
Give me
unknown
100 grand.
ones
Give me your
and
watch. Give me
a
your
need
chain.
for
That's your girl.
approval
Bitch,
and
get over here.
feedback
Give
from
me
people
some
around.
brain. I'll bust off on her face. And right after the segment, she'll probably rub it in her pussy. Try to get herself pregnant. I said it, I meant it. That's the way I deal with enemies like pro-lifers that support the death penalty and don't talk about war when niggas know that you puss. A fucking hypocrite.
Found
Trap
that
dodger
many
like George
babies
Bush.
could
Don't
be
push me, nigga,
categorized
cause I'm
into
close to the edge. And I'll jump off with a rope that's wrapped
easy,
around your head. Send the dead
difficult,
fetus to my
slow,
ex on
and
Valentine's Day. The
slow
safety's
to
off,
warm
nigga,
up.
so get the fuck out my way.
Not all children
Obnoxious
can be placed in one of
murderous
these
lyrics, I know that you hear it.
Approximately
Now that I'm getting closer and
65%
closer, I know that you
of
feel it.
children
You
fit
eating off rap,
one of the
and I hope you
patterns
choke on your
inside.
gimmick. Niggas said hip hop was dead,
So,
but I'm invoking the spirit.
10% fell into
back in the day to the
difficult
golden
patterns.
age when whack
15%
motherfuckers used to get thrown
were
off stage.
to
And more than
warm up.
technique, I made this the bump on your ride
So,
or burn it off the
each
internet and bump it
category
outside, nigga. We keeping it live.
has its
We
own
keeping
strength
it live.
and weakness.
We keeping it live. We
And in
keeping
one
it
way,
live.
its
Burn
own
it off the fucking
superiority
internet and bump it outside. Look,
vulnerability.
motherfucker, my words damage and slaughter. A raging alcoholic like the president's daughter's disgusting flow like third world country tap
Easy
water.
go.
But before I
Easy
hit the border,
babies that
someone give me
readily
a
adapt
quarter,
to
'cause
new
I'm a prank call,
experiences
cop shot,
generally
just for kicks.
display positive
Payback
moods
for
and
every time
emotions.
that they called me a spick. And Puerto Rican chicks
Difficult
tell me that I'll
babies
fuck
tend
like
to be
I'm
very
loco. And
emotional,
Dominican women
irritable,
call me the rompetoto.
fussy,
They call
and
me a
friable.
so I'd rather get
They tend
fired
to have
than quit.
irregular
I
eating
get
and
unemployment,
sleeping
you work, and we making the same
slow
shit.
to warm
How
up
dare you
babies
niggas criticize the
have
way
a
that
low
I spit? You
activity
coffee
level
shop
and
revolutionary
tend to
son of
withdraw
a
from
bitch.
new
But you know what the fuck I
situations.
think is just pathetic and gay?
They
when
are
niggas
slow to
speculate
adapt
what
to
the
new
fuck Pac would
experiences.
say. You don't know
Though
shit
they
about a dead
expect
man's
that.
perspective and talking shit to get your
After
neck bone
repeated
disconnected, disrespected. Niggas don't show no love. Why you trying to be hardcore? You fucking homo thug? And don't be sensitive and angry at the shit
Traits
that I
are
wrote.
also found
'Cause if you
in
can
children
take a
across
fucking
all
dick, you can
cultures.
take a joke. I'll choke your friends in
Parents
front of
in
you.
the middle
to prove
class,
that you falling
children
off.
were
And you won't
more
do
likely
shit
to
about
report
it, like the
behavior
church during the Holocaust.
before the
Kalashnikov
age of
machine
9.
gun flow that I fire.
And sleep
Obnoxious
problems,
until they shoot me on the
maybe
day I
because,
retire. Obnoxious nigga.
you know,
Murderous
children
lyrics,
start
I know
to-
that you hear it. Now
the
that I'm
age
getting
gap
closer and closer,
of
I know that you feel
Puerto
it. You
Rican
eating off rap,
parents
and I
felt
hope you
within
choke on your gimmick. Niggas said hip hop was dead, but I'm invoking the
several
spirit.
different
We taking it back in the day to the golden age when whack motherfuckers niggas used to get thrown off stage. Immortal technique.
common
I made this the bump in your ride, or burn it off the internet and bump it outside, nigga. We keeping it live.
Parents,
we keeping it
place,
live. We keeping it live.
stress
we
development
keeping it live.
practice.
Burn it off the fucking internet and bump it outside.
Believing that problems in early ages were indicative of later problems in psychological development. Whereas Puerto Rican parents felt their children would outgrow any problem. At the age of 9, the report of new problems dropped for middle-class children, but they rose in Puerto Rican children, possibly due to the demands of school. Observed traits refers to physical energy, regularity, the level of predictability in child's biological functions, such as walking, becoming tired, hungry, bowel movements, within child having a routine sleeping habits. These events are more random. For example, a child with a highly regulated diet may want to eat at 2 p.m. every day, whereas a child with a lower on the regularity scale may eat at sporadic times through the day. Initial reactions, also known as approach or withdrawal. This refers to how the child responds, whether positively or negatively, to new people or environments. Does the child approach people or things in the environment without hesitation? Or does the child shy away? A bold child tends to approach things quickly, as if without thinking, whereas cautious child typically prefers to watch while typically being cautious whenever engaging in new experiences. Adaptability refers to how long it shall take your child to change over time, as opposed to an initial reaction. Does the child adjust to changes in the environment easily, or are they resistant to change? Do they adjust easily to be quick to settle within a new routine? Whereas resistant children may take a long time to adjust to your situation. Might take a long time for you. Does the child react intensely to a situation, or does the child remain in a calm, quiet manner? Mood refers to the child's general tendencies towards happy or unhappy demeanor. All children have a variety of emotions and reactions. Distractibility refers to the tendency to be sidetracked by other things going on around them. Sensory threshold, or threshold of responsiveness, is bothered by external stimuli. Things and stuff and such. And there we go again. Get the fuck out my screen, you little bitch queen. You wanna be a bitch queen? Then do your own thing. Get off my line before I make you real fine. Mine, on time, on my why. I want that flavored nutrients right now. Enhance that weakness. Get a this. I will just send you a kiss. Oh, you do. Stickity. I'm literally the worst. I should own, my evolution within discussion. Of his best friends, right? Trying to holla at me. Excuse me. So, it has been an hour, 6 minutes, and 9 seconds. And within chillin', within being a whole situation, he caught me cooking. He got me cooking. Called me as I was around town looking. I was booking. I was looking. I was booking. I was believing in myself. He smelled it, said, "What you cooking, good licking?" I said, I mentioned that I'm smoking on that top 5, that top 10. I go deep though. I go so deep into. I got that long stick with me always and forever. Depending on my weather, depending if I'm feeling better. Maybe I want you wetter. What we have is gone because I always last so long, and I always make it so strong. I always make it better than you can. I am the stickety robotic man, dome oregato. Why you always coming at me as a bat, yo? I smack your bat ho. I smack your dot ho. I smack your dot ho. I smoke your bat ho. I'll smoke your butt. I will smoke your butt. I will take your thoughts. I will let you rot. Just to make an example. An example. The example is in the HTML. Yikes. Anyway, things and stuff and such, as we try not to alarm. Practice, within practice. Measuring essences of practice. But then the people that you seek counsel, the places that you allow your soul to travel, to seek counsel and to be of counsel and assistance. Your place and frame may be to make some blessed wishes. Maybe make some just ultimatums. I won't ever forget nor have I any weaknesses, and abusive public shaming from someone without ability to single me out without spoil, to provide me a sustainable affection without solving problems, within regarding, regarding, especially beautiful spectacles. And I can say beautiful spectacles especially. So those that within ability may provide affection within meeting in real life to solving problems, for solving problems, to creating a more general encounter. I didn't think that the essence of most of the world being such a beautiful spectacle, within providing me a much and very much appreciated perception, because bitch, I'm a dragon. Yes, bitch, I'm a dragon. Y'all bitches just be lagging. Dragon, y'all be lagging, trying to be fad. Trying to be fab. But your souls, but your soul's washed. Let your ass, I let your ass. Oh, you gotta, bitch, I'm a dragon. Yo, bitches lagging. Lagging, you be dragging yourself down. I think that y'all be just a fab on that fab stuff. So washed. Never mean. Never mean, so washed. Where did you find that? Stickity. There was a, what is that, a Craigslist listing? That's, they have this website, there's, nextdoor.com. And, you know, I enjoy sometimes commenting on sites. There was so I Buy Power was giving away free gift cards, and you know, one of the imprompts was you had to comment on websites, leave a Yelp review. And Totes McGoat's gonna leave a Yelp review. And make my own choices. I go hard at the Secret Service, track data, satellite signal from the encrypted service wires, third-party tires. It is not yet a third wheel, I am just a whole situation. I'm a... What's that? You know how much of brown culture is not, failing to practice percentages, and within percentages, we're balancing out these lower percentages. One day at a time. Just one day at a time. Stop making these decisions, Oh, you can't stop making these decisions. You are working. I'm the queen of the scene, so obscene, sometimes mean, always stiggity clean. I'm a stiggity thing. So maybe we will have some story time. I hope you haven't invited yourself to comfortability within the broadcast of mostly talky goober essences. Goober essences. Diggity. Till next time, Vibe Tribe.
I come in the game into his prime, still getting better after all this time. These niggas say that they killing, they lying. Only thing I see I'm killing is time. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 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 Never pedal right, never said a lot. Only what need to be said. Got a little guap when you get a lot. One obviously you on red. Don't push me, nigga, my feet on the ledge. This game is like follow the leader. If you looking closely enough, then you'll see that I live. The moves that I made, the people I fed, the evil I ducked. They minds is too feeble, they lean on their crutch. I'm bleeding from fighting my demons head up. When I get defeated, believe I get up. I come from a city, more niggas ain't heard of until they popped in my first CD. Now look, I'm on a Mount Rushmore, you niggas can't front no more, bitch. I'm a rain until FEMA show up. When shot got a ring like freedom, I duck. E&J fell on my cup, then bullets fly by, that shit sober you up. I'm proud of my niggas, they never switched up. Don't care if it's Michael B. Jordan that's calling my woman, the fuck she ain't gon' never pick up. Sadly, I can't say the same for you niggas. A couple of dollars be changing you niggas. I pray for you niggas, but how come a nigga ain't into his prime? Still getting better after all this time. These niggas say that they killers, they lying. Only thing I see is time. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still in the It's not about the money, it's more about time. Shit makes sense when you see how I spend mine. Burst through the ceiling, I'm feeling sublime. I can't leave the day yet, I feel like the prime. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 100 million, I'm still in the I go run the game into his prime. Still getting better after all this time. These niggas say that they killers, they lying. Only thing I see I'm killing is time. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 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 100 million, I'm still. 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 100 million, I'm still.
You know? It is. It is. We need to have a DJ stream, y'all. It has been forever since I've had a DJ stream with y'all. It has been a little while since I've had a DJ stream with y'all. It has been since I lit your ass up with the platform. What platform was it? It was the platform that you should be following me on. Ennyarodasi, you need to mention. I'd rather be vague, opaque, and noticing. Gosh, golly gee willikers, how many times is she gonna say noticing? Consider to evaluate the options that which brings you great joy and happy enough. So this is where I burnt myself cooking popcorn. You may have remembered that incident. It was popcorn on the stove. It's that I play, defend, pretend, rhyming. Biggity. whatever. So I applied. You can tell I applied 2 different lipstick shades.
Out on the porch.
Out on the porch. Out on the porch. Well, what are we gonna do now? Let's have a Mid-City Hit Fiesta with our West LA connections. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections.
Fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we blaze the serve lessons. A man was still a child and I had to struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. To find a place to live between the negatives and positives while trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, cop a brand new pair of Timberlands, then dip down a one-way trying to scoop up double K and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My niggas split for sipping backs. I'm slapping hands with that's okay to shady spots so we can circulate the stress. Mary Jane invades my brain. Now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you
alleviate the things that got you tripping. They wanted to demonstrate.
Ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind. You feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific. I'm glad we had this time to discuss our outro. Call me if you wanna blaze one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops. Mary Jane is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops. Mary Jane is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got pens and tape, charts, like major outlets. Ride around the country, chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty bottles, fill tobacco, don't nobody carry guns. We keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day, like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we broke. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another cold one. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D. Y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one.
And that is that.
The ammo, so we can shoot game like us on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name? Nigga.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, Mary Jane is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, Mary Jane is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground
sound, I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jackpot to fill in my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew, bullshitting while we're sitting down, drinking on some brew. Into the afternoon, turns to the moonlight, funky tracks, nickel sax, we styling all night, doing it right. No more time, music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like shots from a Beretta. Snub nose to the hoes with problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground hits will fiend this musical genius. Transglobal by the books, like bars with no hooks. Armed with overlooked, talented guests, so God bless crooks to steal loops and keep this shit alive. Some of your troops to sit around and bye-bye. From Camel, Double and Fest to East Stress. We rock the hip-hop, so have fun and God bless. When the stress burns my brain,
Oh, you know, so you left and, you know, you grew another arm. Things and stuff and such. So weird.
Something we miss, yeah. Like my two-way, roll bows and do the shoulder shake. We throwing bows up in here, do the shoulder shake. Oh shit, my two-way. Oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, I'm throwing bows. One more time.
There was music and joy and marijuana. It was flown up fresh this morning from the border. I don't care about an argument, I'll still be here tomorrow. For you, I got the room up in the city, we can play, finish the bottle. I'll pull you up, we'll work on us. Cause ain't nobody taking my baby, I wanna be clear, I'm staying right here. Cause ain't nobody taking my baby. Your heart weighs a ton.
I'm a big girl. I'm a big little girl. A little big girl.
I mess up, but
I'm a little big girl now.
I guess your body ain't the only thing that's flexible. You been the truth. We letting loose verbal warfare. Open wounds, we still poke, even though we know it's all there. Cause hurt people. That's a known fact. You got me tempted to say fucking where my hoes at. But I know that they don't last. That's why I don't go back. I stay put, I want you. I don't care, I want you. I don't care about an argument, I'll still be here tomorrow. For you, I got the room up in the city, we can play, finish the bottle. I'll pull you up, we'll work
You want to play karaoke?
Nobody taking my baby, I wanna be clear, staying right here. Ain't nobody taking my baby, yeah. It was me and you in love for a quick summer. Now we texting question marks cause we switched numbers. Looking back, you were the perfect fit. Didn't let me fuck right away, you made me work for it. Used to ride around drunk, you brought out the worst in me. Damn, I went to jail with you, and that was a first for me. Heaven knows that was hell bad. First time we said we love each other was through cell vans. Guess I should've known then. But I'm stubborn, I'll admit that. At least I got some classic rap songs from your mishap. Shit, I ain't perfect though, I stay. What's wrong with me? Shit, I'm in love with challenges, girl, that's just honesty. No matter what though, I stay put. Till it wasn't funny anymore like Dane Cook. Out of sync, out of touch, I should probably give it up. But I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I fight for what I love. I don't care about an argument, I'll still be here tomorrow. For you, I got the room up in the city, we can play, finish the bottle. I'll pull you up, we'll work on us. Cause ain't nobody taking my baby, I wanna be clear, I'm staying right here. Cause ain't nobody taking my baby.
So, I did not add my earrings in.
got me so high, so high I cannot feel the fire. And you keep telling me that you'll be sweet, and you never wanna leave my side. As long as I don't break these promises, and I still feel all so wasted on myself. Promises, and I still feel all so wasted on myself. Promises, and I still feel all so wasted on myself. Promises, and I still feel all so wasted on myself.
Blindsided by Mack trucks on a side street in an alleyway in a foreign city, I'd still make it back home. On a highway, no bulletins, no street signs, no other cars, no radio, no satellite, I'd still make it back home. Connected to the universe like a string of lights on a holiday. If one's out, doesn't mean the demise of all who roam the stone. For the earth child with the fire, water, and sky under his toes, under his blows, under his belt, his of Orion sets the tones. I'll never regret the way canals of birth shot me forth on my feet, not my fins. I am a man to finish it out. Don't forget gravity laws, only thing keeping me from flight. Wings of space, infinite night, downward spiral, not in sight. Never, never,
never falling down, 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 ever falling down.
Wait, there's no father, it's her and her offspring. Nobody's offering help, skin ain't softening, axe chopped to the ankles. Her baby's coughing, maybe the check will come today, the weight's exhausting. She's a pillar, so she can't be tilted. Give her sons the feeling as though they got $1 million to blow. Need no stilts to reach the stars. Teach the kids to reach with their heads and they each will be yours. I give a piece of me for her to have a piece of mind. Or a piece of your chicken cause it's ramen all the time. She's thin and getting scared but she never lets on. Many men will not fall cause they mama's head strong, 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 strong.
Never falling down, 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 ever falling down.
Pick your feet on up, why don't you get on up? Lift your spirits up, damn I know this shit is tough. I flunked in high school, my pops he left me young. I often lost my cool days, I feared my mama's gun. I lost my only son, when my girl she almost died. A bad abortion, haunted by a baby's eyes. And every reason lies, cause you know the truth inside. You're feeling like a coward, like the wrong person died. But still you gotta ride, let the years pass on by. Never really knowing why, no questions why I'm always high.
Down,
Damn,
down, down, ever falling down. Down, 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 ever falling down.
We slipping and sliding, 808 kick riding, serving rocks, balling while they conquering and dividing. Teeth glistening, shining, listening to ourselves lying, believing the bleeding ego, still trying. Identifying with the why and the what's. Self-hating is the scars and the cuts that run deep down. Not giving a fuck behind the sweet sound of the new blues. Rattling the truck from the sunroof to the new shoes. Chrome, neglecting the home. Disrespecting the zone that Sankofa should have shown us. Looking back before the times that they owned us, but never really owned the damn thing the spirit sounding like.
Never falling down, 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 ever falling down.
I'm hella irresponsible and possibly the cause of my subsequent downfall. Now I take a pause and reflect on my karma and laws. I've ignored all the signs that could cause a turn and redirect my preferred course of action before they curse in my ashes. The rehabilitation of the baddest on the planet was set a mark, a milestone of progress. The life-changing tones of why heart and soul mean the most. Learning forces me to search and exhume all my skeletons. A room full of demons where the angel was a prisoner. She's torture for the visitors, the listeners who read between the lines and stay inquisitive to dissect these sentences.
Never falling down, 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 ever falling
Last night I took a field trip, kinda bent, hopped the fence, cut across the playground and laid down in the cemetery. Reflecting on my past, present, and current events. Speech slurring, I vented to the moon, swear she was answering me. Not literal, but in a spiritual sense. We spoke, me, myself, and I, but I wasn't alone. In fact, it felt like that picture of a beach with footprints in the sand. You know that poem hanging in grandmama's home. Where does love come from? Where does it go when it's gone? What takes its place and why does that space turn hard to stone? Another year, I am older today. In many ways, I've grown, but in my head, them questions still they roam. Riding a bike, she said it's like cycling in circles with your eyes closed and no hands. Blind faith is what she called it, man. Said life's an ocean with a lot of commotion. Once you dive in, yeah, it's deep, but if you can swim, it ain't mattering.
Never falling down, 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 ever falling down.
Love you, Valentine.
Down, down, ever falling down.
Love. Till later, vibe tribe. So much love. Stiggity, stiggity.